Iranian intelligence suspected of plot to kill Swedish Jews.
Here's a summary of the article.
According to an investigative report by Swedish Radio, the couple, Mahdi Ramazani and Fereshta Sania Farid, had applied for and been granted asylum in Sweden by posing as Afghans. The couple were arrested in April 2021 on suspicion of conspiracy to commit a terrorist crime involving the murder of Jewish figures in Sweden, SR reported. While the investigation was classified, SR cited sources saying that the two were working on behalf of the Iranian Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. The two alleged agents reportedly identified 3 different targets, gathering addresses and photographs. One of the suspected targets was believed to be Aron Verstandig, chair of the Official Council of Swedish Jewish Communities, who told SR that he had received a call from the Swedish Security Service in 2021, informing him that he was believed to be at risk. "They basically told me that you have been named as one of the targets of a possible terror crime that involves murder," Verstandig said. According to SR, the Iranian couple denies the allegations. Israel accuses Iran of attempting to develop nuclear arms and seeking to counter the Islamic Republic's influence in the Middle East.
This post received a score of 3,900, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Yano, this feels a bit counterproductive to their goal of kicking the Jews back to Europe.
Stated goal. The actual goal is to use anti-Semitism to advance their goals, and that's global.
Paywalled. Just deported? I know Sweden isn't like the US, but I would assume they take conspiracy to commit murder, terrorism charges, not to mention spying, pretty seriously. Maybe there's some additional info that's missing?
Lower, almost non-existent, burden of proof for deportation than conviction. Also, evidence gathered by intelligence agencies might not be admissible for any number of reasons.
I think it would be bigger news if Iranian intelligence wasn't trying to kill Jewish people around the world.
Iranian intelligence is a contradiction. Reference, The One-Day War, 1988.
What the heck is going on with Iran right now? They have hired Hell's Angels to kill Jews on the us? They trying to kill Swedish Jews? They bombing us bases? What's their game plan? Are they doing this because global violence is rising anyway?
Normalization of relations between Saudis and Israel? The fact every other non-Iranian allied nation is trending towards the same?
I'm Swedish and Jewish and so goddamn tired.
I'm Jewish and I hardly tell anyone. Easier this way.
Yeah, it's nothing I advertise IRL.
It took them 79 years to get us back to square one, of being afraid to be who we are.
They truly are the devil on earth.
Iran claims to not be anti-Semitic and just anti-Zionist. And yet this and other plots, including the 1994 Buenos Aires bombing, point to Jews, and not Israel, being their target for murder. Anybody with a brain knows Islamic countries want to eradicate the Jews and don't just want Israel to leave the Middle East. A certain group in the West have just become useful idiots in their goal.
You're underestimating what Western countries are capable of if the wrong people get into power. And there are a lot of wrong people there. Muslim countries don't stand a snowball's chance in hell of eradicating Israel, much less Jews in the West or across the world.
Sweden has some serious issues with the Middle East. It's not surprising they were one of the first countries to pause UNRWA funding. They're realizing they've fucked up.
CEDA's decision, to pause aid while waiting for the release of the UN's preliminary investigation report next month, is explicitly an administrative decision, not a political or parliamentary one. Why you imagine this is somehow correlated with deporting foreign nationals suspected of heinous crimes is beyond me though, as if that wouldn't and hasn't been done in countless other comparable cases in Sweden.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.